So if they have overwhelming force against you and you have a child with diabetes, now you have to retake control or lose everything. So it continues. A bottle of champagne, maybe, was inside from their wedding. There's no telling what was truly inside, but the group leaves their drive nonchalantly after exchanging words with the family, likely in insinuation that they were lucky this time, or they would be back for more later. The man in front, he's younger, in his 30s at best, but he may have reached the grays of his early 40s. He walks with confidence out in front of his small group or gang. His pistol, a large caliber by the looks of it, and the weight that it takes for him to hold on to it, is still in his hand, visibly, as he slowly looks over the houses on the street. You know that everyone is thinking it. If everyone on the street would just band together, they could rid the earth of people like this. But the tallest nail is often the one to get hammered down first. And so everybody, including your neighbors, your family, your group members, they all sit idly by. They let these monsters rule the roost. He looks at one house, then another, apparently making a decision on whose private home would become his next stop at the Quickie Mart. Almost turn up your drive, but then he sees the old woman across the street. Predators will always go after weaker appearing prey. Whistles, and the woman stares him down. You can hear the muffled sound of him yelling something to her. Maybe it was about her being too old, or too dumb to hear. That woman stands up slowly, her age showing in the time that it took her to get up, and she walks away from him, directly into her home. Now the leader's pride was hurt. How could he let this old lady get away with showing him that kind of disrespect? If she does it, everybody else will. She is nothing, he thinks, and he looked determined to make sure that she knew that. He looked over his shoulder to the more muscle-ridden of his crew, and he quickly jerks his head toward the woman's house before taking off after her in a run. Your heart races as you consider the unspeakable things that he might do to her, just to show other people in the neighborhood who is boss. Still, all too vividly remember what this group did to a young man that tried standing up to them to stop this group from taking things from his mother. Those images, you feel, will haunt you for years to come. You are broken out of your horror, the horror of your imagination, of what is about to happen as you watch the leader of the group run up to the woman's front door. Why in God's good name did she leave the door wide open? Was she really that dumb? In his run, the leader gets his first foot through the threshold of the front door, and you know that things are about to be over for the woman. Just then, you hear the loudest percussion that you have heard since the firefights first started sounding off, sending this man's entire body jerked backward by the power of a double-barreled shotgun, a short-handled shotgun, back outside of her house. He lands on his back out in the front grass. It's green hues, now mixing with crimson red as he convulses only a few times before lying still. I feel it's important that we recognize that this is a fictional story, and it is one that is meant to drive a message of preparedness, of not underestimating your adversary, and of knowing that things like this are happening all around the world around us. The muscular member of the gang was next. As you watch, the old woman steps through the threshold of the door, and you feel that her age has regressed or gone backwards by at least 20 years. The confidence that she has in her ability to withstand this attack brings youth back into her posture and to her face, and must have shone like fire in the night during the prime of her life. She drops the wooden-handled, double-barreled shotgun to the ground. She knows it would have taken far too long to reload it, and she picks up a